What's up, Grillers? It's me, Grillers, here with a draft reaction. Not really a recap. I'm not going through the whole thing. I'm just gonna give you guys my reaction to some things, how they unfolded, what we knew was gonna happen, what we didn't know was gonna happen. I'm gonna grill some fucking steaks. Got that little tiny thing back there for Carly. Of course, this big old boy, that's for Winston. Just kidding, that's mine. Winston can't eat shit, I don't care. Oh yeah, we're getting hot. I think now is really as good a time as any, so let's go ahead and throw them bitches on. Boys are on and they're sizzling. That's what you like to hear. Now I gotta say, I was not a fan of seeing the outcome of that trade that happened on draft day. Alex traded the #1 overall pick to Bo, who, even though he didn't win the championship, has pretty much the best team. You smart. If things would have gone more his way, he would have won in a landslide, blowout. He's got by far the best team. It's ridiculous. I hate him. On top of that, like the players he got for the pick, they're okay, I guess. And yeah, his team got better, but any players would have made his team better, really. I had previously offered him both of my first-round picks for his first-round pick and his second-round pick, which, might have been a good move for me, might not have been. It really depends on how things go from here on out. But he let that sit all summer. Finally, I had enough, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to pull it. So I pulled the trade, and it was very unfortunate to see that Alex would have rather have some players that are not guaranteed really good positions now. Hell yeah, got a flip. Carly doesn't like any seasoning, so she gets none. Now, as it turns out, I really can't be too mad, I guess, with the trade, because somehow you idiots let me have 2 of the top 3 receivers in the draft. What? I picked it 3rd and 6th. What the heck? I thought I was going to be picking between the leftovers of Neighbors and Odunze, and I got both. However, I'm the one who drafted them, so probably busts. So did it all work out in the end? It's still not the end. It's
merely the beginning.
To facilitate my drafting of Odunze and Neighbors, we have this strange phenomenon where 2 of the top 5 draft picks were running backs, and what I think is probably a very weak running back class. It's definitely not as strong as last year's, even though last year's was fairly top-heavy. Well, it was supposed to be top-heavy. Since I drafted the #1 overall running back, that clearly meant that he was not going to be anywhere near the #1 overall running back. Nevertheless, he was a good prospect, and I just don't think we have those kind of prospects in this draft to require 2 going in the top 5. Now, I know I kind of reached for Will Shipley there.
Who?
At that point in the draft, I wasn't really loving any prospects, and I kind of just thought, you know what, I should go for, a coach's son, a real hard worker, lunch pail kind of kid. I think I got that in Will Shipley. Shout out to Jacob for taking the namesake of you and Bo last overall. Now, for those of you who weren't in the Discord video chat while the draft was happening, we had a great time. It was some fun banter. We got to talk shit about each other's teams and decisions, and all the decisions of you losers out there who made poor ones because they weren't the same that I made, which are great. But, there's some talks of future name changes coming ahead. Some promising names I've been hearing. However, the name change, you gotta do it with some gusto. You gotta have a nice video with a cool band playing some really funky sounding music, and then a nice heavy guitar riff that brings in and shows the name of your new band. Don't know where I got that idea from, but I am excited to see how this season turns out, how everyone's picks perform. Maybe some of these picks don't pan out this year. Maybe they'll pan out next year or in the future. Hopefully my first overall pick from last year does better this year. Maybe, I don't know. Well, the season's getting closer, so I guess I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Get grilled!